Time for Man Commandments. This one's easy.
You said you had this one since Friday.
Yeah. Something I witnessed Friday as I was leaving work, driving through downtown State College.
Okay.
Thou shalt not roll around town on a unicycle like a goddamn circus bear. I'm not kidding you.
Was it like Cirque du Soleil?
No. It was just an ordinary sidewalk. You know, where it's Beaver Avenue. There's nothing going on.
But was it a street performer?
No. He was just getting from point A to point B and chose to do it on one wheel. High up in the air like a moron.
How much does one more wheel and a set of handlebars cost?
Oh, you're probably paying extra for the novelty of riding around on a unicycle. I mean, you probably pay extra for a unicycle just because, well, they're rare. No one's riding them.
Well, that's because it's goofy and you've got very little control unless you're really good. Was he really good?
I don't know. Here's the thing. Even a guy who's really good on a unicycle looks like he's about ready to fall at any given moment. Because it just doesn't look that safe.
A little unstable.
He looks shaky. like he's shaking. He's constantly, fluctuating his balance by moving forward a little bit and then, moving backwards a little bit.
His hips are going. His hips are constantly moving.
Forward, backwards. Now, granted, while he was riding it, he didn't fall. And in his mind, he may have never even been close to falling. But it looks like you're about to fall at any given moment. It doesn't look like that sturdy of an enterprise.
If you can avert your gaze, if you can stop looking at him long enough to just take a look at the people around him, I bet people were terrified.
I'm sure, because they left the house thinking, you know what? I gotta get to the supermarket. Honey, think you should take an umbrella? No, I don't think it's going to rain. You know what? In fact, I don't really anticipate any unnecessary obstacles whatsoever on my way to the store. I'll bet I could just walk down the sidewalk, brush a few shoulders, and that's about it. Oh my God, it's a man on a wheel. He looks like he's going to fall. Watch out. Watch out.
He's going to go into the street and he's going to get hit by a bus.
He looked shaky. I mean, he looked shaky as hell. And then I saw him. And drivers driving by have to, take their eyes off the road because there's some spectacle, some idiot making a spectacle of himself. I want to be different. Look at me, balancing on one wheel. Look at me. You're a moron. Get two wheels.
How do you tie that up? Like he gets to class, the circus bear goes to class and,
puts a lock on it, locks it through the spokes.
Listen, we live in a valley. There are hills. What did he do when he hits the hill? Like, how do you go up a hill in a unicycle, and how do you go down a hill on a unicycle?
Well, I saw him as I'm driving through the one red light. He takes a turn. It's a left-hand turn, and it goes downhill. And he sped up, man. How do you hit the brakes on a unicycle?
Are there brakes on a unicycle?
I'd imagine there's something. There's no handlebars. His hands are flailing around. He looks like a circus performer. He looked like an idiot. And that was ridiculous. It was the craziest thing I ever saw. I was just like, why? Why? I mean, you'd make more sense running around with a mohawk, you want people to look at you. Look at me. Look at me. I can't not look at you. I've got to watch what you do because you might fall into me. You crazy effing moron.
Oh, see, guys, I'm going to go to class now. Let me grab my bag, and let me grab my shoes, and let me grab my unicycle.
Watch out. Watch out! Oh my God! It's a bus!